Very nice. How much is this Hummer? Let's see if that works. There we go. That does work. It's in excellent condition. That's what it says. It's excellent condition. All right, so there's that one. And then we're gonna go over here and put this. We gotta monetize our stuff. That's problematic. Sometimes it doesn't monetize like it's supposed to. No, this is not safe. This isn't for kids, so we're gonna save that. But yo, Captain Chill's on the YouTube side too. That's what's up. I appreciate you. Welcome to my birthday party. Oh no, 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 no. We don't want that to be seen. Save. All right. And then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna go back. All right. I think no, we can't go back yet. I'm almost there, guys. Stop yelling at me. We're almost there. I messed up one thing, and I'll change it. Birthday week. Save, and then we're gonna do one more edit here. We want to edit the image, customization, details, and upload image, and it's gonna be that. All right. Very excited, very nice. How much is this Hummer? Very excited, very nice. How much is this Hummer? Oh yeah, we're in business now. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Man, it shouldn't have taken that long, but it did. And welcome. I'm the most determined soul, C.J. Berry, the leader of Waves and Waves of People in Team Capri and Determination. CJ is who I am. MD Soul is what I am. So you guys just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And today, we're going to have a good show for you. Hopefully you stand by and stick to it while you're out there working and lurking. That's what we do around here. We work and lurk, and you can hang out. Just kicking it with your boy. Hey, yo, my muscle, I haven't worked out in a while. So normally, see how this little stretch mark thing here? That's how big my arms used to be before I kind of like stopped. And I need to get back in the gym. This winter, one man, one black man, going to one gym, lots of weights, getting big, getting swole. MD Soul presents CJ Berry, getting big and swole. Okay, I'm done with that. I think I missed with that one, but no, it's all good. No, I kind of like this. It's this part right here, this midsection right here that I'm struggling with, and all I got to do is just hit the gym. See that? See, you can see my belly button right there. I need to fix that, but I still can fit my mediums. It's just, you see this little outline right here, and I'm just not digging the outline. But I mean, I'm still skinny, you know. I just don't like the way that part looks right there. So I have to get in the gym, fill out my medium shirts again, and calling it a day. But before we get to everything, I guess we'll make some coffee. That only makes sense because this is the coffee hours, and we're going to talk about a whole bunch of cool things. We're going to talk, wait, where is my coffee? Yo, I'm going to be upset because my kids been digging in my coffee stuff lately. My kids have gotten into my coffee stash, and I feel some type of way about that. I'm like, yo, stop drinking my coffee, dude. All right, here it is. Here goes my coffee right here. Like, you are a child. I am a child. You are a child, man. And why are you going through my stuff and drinking up all my coffee? That makes absolutely no sense. Holla, your nephew is on one. And honestly, both your nephews are taller than me now. It's freaking crazy, man. It is so crazy to see how big these boys gotten. But they can't drink coffee. Coffee will stunt their growth. And I'm already grown as big as I can. Source Michelson. What's up? How's it going? I had to, it doesn't space things out, so I had to really sit down and pay attention to what it said. Source Michelson, because yo, is that sour chemical sun? No, it's not sour chemical sun. It's Source Michelson. Yo, what's up? How's it going? I hope all is well with you. You follow each other on X. X gonna give it to you. And give it to you. We do? What's your name on X? Our branding has to be consistent. Yes, Source Michelson. I was like, man, what the heck? What's your name on X? I can't remember. Is it Source Michelson on X as well? Because I engage in a lot of folks when it comes to daggone X and all that good stuff. Let me switch this over real quick, like so you guys can see the coffee that I'm making. Today's coffee is Donut Shop by Schnucks. Oh, right on. Yes, 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 yes. We love WWE. Oh, how did you like? Man, I didn't put that in the coffee hours. I should have put that in the coffee hours. How did you like Bad Blood? Bad Blood was bro. I enjoyed Bad Blood. I definitely enjoyed Bad Blood, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. A lot of people were saying that it was kind of overrated or whatever, but I was like, no, it was a great pace with Bad Blood. So, all right, so here it is. Right, see, all right, so here, hot take. This is an extremely hot take when it comes to Bad Blood. Don't at me. I'm just a $1 million baby, all right? Here it is. There is no way they could have just get the card stacked, right? Get the card stacked to where you're just going, you're just screaming the whole time. There's just no way you can do that. Bro, I see, all right, that's where we differ, right? So, like, you can't, especially when you're talking about bringing The Rock. Imagine The Rock being the second one on. Imagine The Rock doing The Rock thing before the main event. Yo, you wouldn't have any scream left, and you'd be like, okay, cool, that's what's up. So I think the placement of that in the opening was great, because at first I'm like, that's dumb. Why would you put that in the opening? But having The Rock come out was the issue. That's one of the things that we're talking about with CM Punk in the first place with The Rock, right? Why he was upset, because he believed he was supposed to be the main event, that whole Rock versus Hogan thing. But Rock versus Hogan was like crazy, but CM Punk versus Triple H was just as good as well, right? You would think, but the crowd lost its steam from the original yell. So it's like you have to figure out ways to, build it up. So really, if you think about it, I figured if it wasn't under those circumstances, I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Yes, you're absolutely right. Because to be honest, I was thinking the same thing as the match was going. I was like, oh, this is a decent match. They got the bands going. I think the bands in the concert part of it kind of messed up their intro. But overall, it was, man, who is calling? Oh, this might be for wait, hold on. This might be for my car. Hold on, wait a minute. Sorry. 2 times on the map. I feel you, Olive. And we could honestly say is a contender for a rivalry of the year. No, I don't disagree. So because the Hell in a Cell match was created under this event. Right. So I think my popsicle. That's rude. No, well, my car is more important. That's a whole story on itself. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. I think it was a solid match. I think there's my opinion only. There should have been. I know what you were saying. I was just saying you're trying to disrupt my thought, popsicle. And when I'm on the thought process, that's not on the same wavelength. That's when I get like that. All right. So hear me out. So Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, rivalry of the year, absolutely. However, I think they need to have a little bit more pre-show so that it could build up to that. Because like we needed to see like I'm being funny here, a Dolph Ziggler versus Apollo Crews like match before they're like kind of lackluster, so that you can be like, oh, all right. So there's the buy-in. Then in between that match and the tag team match at the end with Roman and Cody and the Bloodline, in between, you could put anything you want there. I'll get to the women's matches in a second here, but you could put anything you want in between there, except for the women's matches. Like I said, I'll get back to that in a second. So now we get to the end. Imagine just having banger after banger after banger after banger. You can get overstimulated when it comes to that type of stuff. And I think Triple H understands pacing way better than Vince McMahon. I am surprised. I think Triple H understands pacing way better than Vince McMahon. And the reason why is because he's a wrestler himself. With him being a wrestler himself, he understands the crowd a lot better than Vince does. Yeah, Vince was out there, he wrestled a little bit, but he wasn't doing it day in and day out like Triple H has. And he hasn't seen the same things Triple H has seen when it comes to that day in, day out, I'm going to get the crowd going type thing. Punk won that one. And he sold it. He sold it good too. He sold it so good. So then this goes to the next thing here. All right, you ready for the next thing? I think the women should have their complete own program. Like we have SmackDown, we have Raw, and then we should have the women's WWE. We don't care what it's called. It could call, booty hole. Let's go. I don't care. But have the women do their thing by themselves. Have a whole show to themselves, and that way it does two things, right? It allows them to excel because that's what in my opinion, that's what they've been telling us. The women deserve to be, hey, what's up, Zay? The women deserve to have the time on the screen and all that good stuff, which they do. Nia Jax, I think she did a good job. I think that almost cash-in was great. I think the Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley was great. But it's like, no, you guys don't need two titles. Your stuff is good, but it's not that good to where you need two titles. Because really, it's like you're being carried by the guys at this point. And I really don't think it's fair for them to be carried by the guys. Hey, that's a bet, man. I appreciate that. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much, man. Whisper. Bet. I'm gonna give you a call. Matter of fact, I need to give you a call up here in a second because I gotta tell you. I know you know. I think you know how to do vertical streaming while streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and all those places. But that's what I'm doing. But we got some things to talk about, man. Whisper. But I appreciate it, Holla. But yeah, freaking. They deserve their own space. I really think they deserve their own space. Am I the only one that feels like Liv Morgan serves as a plot device for Rhea and nothing more? Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah. But I really do think the women either A, it makes the point that the women can do it by themselves, or B, God damn it. Or B, I thought I had coffee. I thought I had water in my pot there. I'm gonna pout for a second. Yo, Don, what's up? How's it going? But yeah, that's what I think about that. What's what I think about that? So yeah, I'm going to. Man, I am upset with myself. I am upset with myself. It's going well. I'm trying to make moves so I can make it to WrestleMania 41 next year. WrestleMania 41? Hey, yo, I think that's on my bucket list. That's on my bucket list somewhere to finally get to WrestleMania. Anytime that, just about any time that wrestling's come to wrestling coming to St. Louis, I went to Royal Rumble that was in St. Louis. I went to Hell in a Cell. I've done a Raw. I've done a SmackDown. You know, I hate Vegas, but I'm used to. Yo, Vegas is cool, man. I think it depends on what you're doing out there in Vegas. Man, I've been to Vegas. That's like my summer trip. I go there every year. I'm talking like Donald Trump in my hands. I go there every year. You go 20 times per year for a show. But I do it for my summer. Moist Lewis, that's weird. Dude, I found out last night Bobby Poth caught a perma ban on COD. Had you heard anything about that? I don't have Twitter. No, I have not. I'm on the FGC side. So see, I only do it once, Holla, so it's a little bit different for me. But on the FGC time, I was on the FCT time. Yeah, on the FGC timeline, I don't see that often. I don't see stuff like that. I'm right now, which we're gonna talk about. I'm on the part where China is getting banned from tournaments in the TWT tour and stuff like that. And they're trying to see what we're talking about there. Let's see here. I think he's going to do, he might be one of those guys that does both, but I really hope he, like, as he's bringing his wrestling career to a close, I want him to end it with SmackDown. I feel you on that, man. I like SmackDown better than Raw right now. I think Raw's is a very cookie cutter. You know? I think it's very cookie cutter. Speaking of Trump, I heard a rumor that he didn't want Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill because he didn't find her. That's kind of funny. It's a rumor, probably not true, but that sounds like something he would say. Yes, that is very Trump. Yeah, that is very Trump thing to say. I don't disagree with you. It does feel like a chore. I don't disagree with you. I really don't. I really don't disagree with any of that because it just doesn't make, yeah, it doesn't. It feels like a chore. But no, I'm gonna dump my coffee out. This coffee that I have right here, I gotta dump it out, and then I gotta fill up my thing with water. I hate using tap water, but I ran out of the purified water, so this is what I'm gonna have to do this go around. It is what it is. I think, in my opinion, I think the people are poisoning. I think the people are poisoning the water in the city. I wonder if anybody knows about this. City of St. Louis, nuclear waste in the outskirts of the city. I did not know it's dangerous for where I live at, but it's say what at things the government is doing with in these cities like Chicago and St. Louis and other neighboring cities, Kansas City, like, yo, that's insane. So if I turn into Spider-Man, you'll know why, because there's nuclear waste out here in the city of St. Louis. So there's that part. There is that part right there, and that's why I don't really like to drink the tap water in the city. Will today harm me? No. I don't think a couple cups of coffee will harm me, but it's the principle, right? It's definitely the principle that's here more than anything else. So every time there's a WWE pay-per-view, what happens? it's the same time there's a UFC event or something like that. So I don't watch them. Mike is in and out. Oh, okay. Because I was at a distance. I got to figure that out too. Because it shouldn't go in and out as I'm going just down the way. But it's all good. All right. I drink almost exclusively tap water still. But Canada, where you at, they're not trying to kill you. And they don't have nuclear waste buried in Canada. I am going to be stupid because let's rewind. So there's nuclear waste that's buried in the city. Hey, Tiff, what's up?
You love me? Are you riding?
There's nuclear waste in the city of St. Louis that's buried. Out here. I'm safe from that said nuclear waste. However, in the middle of the city, they have water plants and all the other good stuff, and kind of is what it is. Kind of don't want to drink that water. They spoke red and black. Wow. But anywho's, while the coffee's on the coffee pot, let's go ahead and jump into what we're going to talk about today with the freaking coffee hours. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're gonna jump into this thing. The very first part of this thing that we're gonna jump into is boom. There it is. That's my new thumbnail. This is my kind of like my new thumbnail layout that I'm gonna be working with on the YouTube side. And this is the things we're gonna be doing and talking about on today is Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. I'm really excited about Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. I did the pre-purchase of Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. However, we'll be talking about why it's not released, and I'm just going to sit here and complain about it if you guys are okay with me complaining about that right there. Then we're also going to be jumping into Tekken. But before we jump into Tekken for the long run and the long haul, we'll be talking about Sparkling Zero. And our biggest issue with Tekken right now is why are we complaining about the region, if you want to call it that, region lock, right? We have this region lock that's kind of going on, and I wanted to get your insights and some of your thoughts about some of the region lock that's within the Tekken community. And then we're also going to be working with Paul. I'm officially in purple ranks, Popsicle. So you going back to Street Fighter. Sucks for you. Sucks for you. Sucks for you. You went back to Street Fighter, and I'm really disappointed that you did. But yeah, I'm definitely in I'm in the purple rank now, and I'm on my way up and moving forward. With Dagon Tekken, it's about the grind. You gotta grind it out. Grinding. Yeah, you gotta really grind it out. It'll release 6 hours for you. Yeah, it's about the same for mine. About the same amount of time, but I'm really annoyed with that. And we'll talk about why we're annoyed about it here in a second. But yes, this is what we're doing. If you haven't already checked me out on YouTube, make sure you go over there and check me out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe over there. We're at 1.3K, 1.31, yeah, 1.311 whatever over there. On YouTube, make sure you subscribe over there. And then if you're over on YouTube, make sure you subscribe on Twitch. And then in general, wherever you're at, make sure you follow and subscribe and like and everything else in between, all right? All right, I think we're all on the same page now. And it's very excited. They're nice. How much is this Hummer? All right, very first thing today that I wanted to jump into and check out. If that's okay with you guys, well, you have no choice but for it to be okay, because guess what? The Coffee Hours is my show, so kind of get over it, all right? So the first thing we'll be talking about is Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. That thing comes out on today for early release, and I just kind of wanted to review what we were going to be seeing in the Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero universe there. Again, I'm super excited about it. But here we go. Let's check this out real fast and see what we're looking at and what we're excited for right now.
This will be when the true battle begins.
This comes from Budokai. If I'm not mistaken, it picks up from Budokai. Has the same elements of Budokai, I'm probably saying it wrong. I don't care. But I'm really excited about this. We're getting back to a 3D Dragon Ball instead of doing Dragon Ball Fighters. That's what I'm most excited about. And it has over like 186 characters to choose from, and following the Dragon Ball universe and lore. But I still have a few gripes and complaints about this, and we'll talk about that in a second. What? Yeah, they're retelling a lot of the stories here. At least it looks like they're retelling the stories. All the way up to Super, it looks like. Break the heavens. Yeah, I'm really excited for Sparkling Zero right now. I'm super duper excited for Sparkling Zero. So here's somewhat of my hot take with Sparkling Zero. The very first thing is the early access. They're saying early access is on the 7th. Guess what today is? Today's the 7th. No Sparkling Zero, right? Where's this said game? And I will show you what's going on with the game right now. And they're more or less saying that it's kind of going back to where we were saying earlier. It's kind of region locked, and I kind of don't like that, right? Do we want to say it's called region locked? But in a nutshell, that's what's going on, right? So I'm looking on Steam right now. Steam preloads are up and available. They're trying to show where that's at. People are complaining. They're saying, hey, where is it? I don't have it. And I just had that link on how come I can't find the link now? On the release. On the pre-release. That's freaking odd. Because I had all the times that for the pre-release. No code yet. Hold on. Wait a minute. Pre-download for Steam. No. Still. I have it pre-ordered, but I had a whole list of the times. Jesus Christ, I just lost it. My PC will be able to run it. Pre-download status, y'all are dumb. Evening, I pre-ordered. Man, I no joke had this. I no joke had it up on the here it is. I don't know why I couldn't find that. Here it is. Here it is. Official release dates for Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. So it says North America, Mexico City, October 7th, 4 p.m. United States, New York EST, 6 p.m. Canada, Toronto, EST, 6 p.m. Technically, all these release at the same time. It's just the time zone that's the difference, right? I think we can all agree. But, however, to me, they should release this game. If they say it's going to be on the 7th, you should make a big deal by releasing it at a very specific time that allows a person to wake up in the morning and go, got the game, it's downloading right now. Come on, that's just how I feel about it. It releases in Japan. That's even crazier at 7 a.m. on the 8th for early access. And the same rules apply when it releases on the 10th. I'm like, yo, why aren't you releasing on the time that you said you would? To me, and hear me out, they should do very similar to what GameStop used to do when GameStop was actually good. Have a release party at midnight on the 6th, whichever time zone is 11:59 on the 6th and goes to 12, turn it on, right? I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing, but they're not making a big deal like that and letting people know and breaking down the times. I'm having to look on Steam and having a person have to go, oh yeah, by the way, this is how it's releasing. And I think this is the same problem that we're having with other games. We're not really knowing or understanding when the games are releasing, and we're getting frustrated because everybody wants to be the first one to play. Everybody wanted to have the first Xbox. Everybody wanted to have the first iPhone. Everybody wants to be the first guy to play and have footage on the game. So it's like, come on, please, 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 be nice to me. Let me play this daggone game. And that, honestly, that's my only beef. That's my only gripe for now. But I am really excited because this is Budokai. So I guess my next question would be, is this gonna replace Dragon Ball FighterZ? And if so, what did this look like? Because they're saying, hey, Budokai is back, and that was the original Dragon Ball FighterZ that everybody loved. I think we can all agree that that was that. But is this a casual game, or are we going to treat this as a competitive game? That's my question right now. I hope that it becomes competitive. That would be really cool to see something like this, another 3D fighter in the realm of the FGC, and at a place like Evo. That would be cool. A combo breaker, you name it. I think that'd be really cool. However, realistically thinking about this, not saying this is just for kids, but it looks like they're targeting a very specific audience with this one. It's very nostalgic while at the same time targeting that younger group of kids that are out there that are having a great time on their consoles and everything else in between. So I don't think it will do that, but only one can hope. Only one can hope. Only one can hope. Hey, you changed your name. Yours was Finn, but it's not that. You changed it to Kingdom Heart. But I think you play or choose characters in Sparkling Zero, not just Goku. No, you got 186 characters that you can choose from in Sparkling Zero. It's about the main storyline when they're telling you the story when you're playing by yourself. That's my concern. 12 a.m. for you would be perfect. I want to be the third to play. It's like a radio. Right. Well, here it is. Let's actually go to the Bandai. Let's go to the Bandai Namco website real fast to make sure that we're not liars. Code Venom, what's up? Let's make sure we're not liars about this. This Dragon Ball Z, with this whole Budokai ordeal, and so that we know what we're getting ourselves into by going to the actual site and just reading about it. Let's see what they say. If it is or isn't Budokai, right? And I believe they say it is, and with a new coat of paint, like a better word. So let's see here. So here it is. This is what it looks like when you actually go to the website and check out what's going on the website. Visit the official site. Oh, there's an official site. There's more to it. All right, cool. So here goes. I'm going to accept all the cookies. I'm going to go back to the other one. So taking the legendary gameplay of Budokai, I can't say that last part. I have a hard time pronouncing that, series, and raising it to a whole new levels. Unleash the fighting spirit within. I can't read. Unleash the fighting spirit within you and take the fight to arenas that crumble and react to your power as the battle rages on. Make yours the destructive power of the strongest fighters ever to appear in Dragon Ball. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. So they're taking the same concepts. It just doesn't. It's a different coat of paint on top of this, right? Breathtaking 3D fights, engage in heart-pounding, high-speed 3D battles that stay true to the anime and video game series with breathtaking visuals and authentic combat moves like Beam Clash, rush attacks, movements too quick for the eye to see, and planet-raising ultimate attacks. The ground will shake. Step into an arena that reacts to your every action as you transform or unleash your most devastating attack. Watch the environment respond with stunning realism. Leave a trail of destruction in your wake as you battle to your heart's content. The next time on Dragon Ball Super. All right, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Very nice. So here's the pre-orders. You got the standard edition. You don't get the early release. Then you have the deluxe edition. You get those guys from the movie, and then you get season pass DLCs 1 through 3, season pass bonus summon Shinron, and early access play 3 days early. All right, this is the one I got. I didn't get the premium edition because I refuse to invest in GameStop unless it relates to my Nintendo Switch, because I like getting hard copies of Nintendo Switch games, but that's a story for another day. But I got the Ultimate Edition right here. This is the pack that I got. It's the base game, Ultimate Upgrade Pack, Goku Super costume with Power Pole, pause, no Diddy, emote voice set, 2-player card backgrounds, 1 customization item, Ultimate Edition bonus, summon Super Shinron, season pass DLC 1 through 3, season pass bonus, summon Shinron, early access. I wish their early access was 4 days instead of 3 days. The game's already done. It's already complete. So give it to me that much earlier because I spent $10 more than the next guy. It only makes sense. Shh, my wife came downstairs. She's listening in and trying to figure out how much money I spent on this game. Please don't tell her. But I think that's it. And then right here, you can put your email in and tell them that you're not a robot, and you can get more information about it. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm freaking stoked about this game, and I'll be playing it during this evening. And I'm like, hey, woman, get out my face. I'm trying to play Budokai, Sparkling Zero. No, I won't do that to my wife. That's not nice. That's very mean. But you out there in Twitch land and YouTube land, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Success and victory, don't block with your face, and I will see you guys on the next time. Peace out. That was the end of that video there. I was building up that video, bro. On Budokai, you could do dual Kamehameha and blow up the map. You could make the Earth into destroyed Earth. That would be cool. I would be down with that. This needs to be better than Dragon Ball Fighters. Man, yo, that's gonna be hard, Venom. That's gonna be hard. No Diddy, but that's gonna be hard, right? Hey, what's up, Johnny? So she's gonna be like Julius from Everybody Hates Chris. Yes. No, so I'm having a real hard time taking the off the stream and having an unbiased opinion about it. I'm a fan of Dragon Ball. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball is an incredible, I can't say incredible enough, franchise. It's probably the best franchise like almost ever, right? I really enjoy this franchise here. It's great. However, I'm just on the fence with how this game is going to be presented, because Budokai, even though we have these very, very fond memories of the game, if you go back and play it right now, the game was very repetitive. There was no true replay value. You can sit there, I play with my friends, blah, blah. I get it. I completely understand. But what made Fighters so great was the replayability through competition. That competition gave it its replay value. If we don't use this to ultimately replace Fighters, in my opinion, this game isn't going to go far. It kind of is what it is. And everybody's screaming to the heavens, give us Budokai. We wanted that instead of Fighters. I'm like, man, yee. Like for example, nobody asked for Jump Force. I think we can agree that none of us asked for Jump Force, but that's what we got. And people expected that to be the new groundbreaking platformer that we're all going to be playing. Now, that's what we thought it was going to be, but it wasn't that. Dissidia was great, but even with Dissidia, there was just so much going on with it. You're like, I can't do it. They try to make it in an advanced Power Stone, a very technical Power Stone, and it just wasn't that. But Dragon Ball Budokai, they did it right, and it's pretty much a Power Stone without all the items and being squared off in a smaller space. You're not refined to that small of a space. But when's the last time they had a Power Stone tournament? When's the last time they had a Jump Force tournament? You know, there's a lot of things that they didn't have, you know, for the games that I just spoke of. So with Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, I'm just having a hard time thinking that this game is going to take us to the next level of gaming for Dragon Ball. Because what we didn't know, right? One of the fun facts that are there when it comes to Dragon Ball is that they have to produce 2 to 3 games a year to keep up with their contract. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I thought we got rid of those guys. They're slipping through the cracks, Holla. They're getting really smart. Lost my train of thought. Put this down right there. Yeah, I know we got to Tombstone pile drive these guys, right? But where was I going at? I was saying something about it being not a bad game. Oh, it's the replay value. That's where I was going. It's replay. I just don't think there's going to be a lot of it. You said Jump Force was so bad because it had Yu-Gi-Oh! As a player. I don't think that was the reason why it was bad necessarily. I think it was bad because it was just misunderstood. The best anime fighting game is Guilty Gear Strive. Oh man. That's what best-selling anime fighting game. Let's look at that, because are we talking about facts or opinion? If we're going off of the facts, the best-selling anime fighting game would be Naruto Shupi Poopy. It's just 12 million copies since 2016, followed by Dragon Ball Xenoverse, followed by Dragon Ball Fighters at 10,000, Persona, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Naruto Super Shupi Poopy 3, Demon Slayer, and Naruto, like, whew, these are, let's see where, 12 million copies. Close second? Numbers don't lie. Let's see how many Guilty Gear have sold. Guilty Gear, Strive, sales. As of 2024, has sold more than 3 million copies. That's at the bottom of the list there. Now, if it's the opinion, all right, cool. Your opinion, there you got it. But off of the numbers, we're talking about the best anime fighter. It would be within that Naruto space. And then if you want to be a pure fighting game, it would be Dragon Ball Fighters with 10 million. Shippuden, not Shupi. I'm call it Shupi Poopy. I always call it Shupi. I'm not a fan of Naruto, so I always call it Shupi Poopy. I know how to say Shippuden. I just some words I just have a hard time saying. But I have no problem saying Shippuden, but I do that to get on my boys' nerves. My boy's like, yo, Dad, are we gonna watch Naruto Shippuden? You want coffee? Okay. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to watch Naruto Shupi Poopy. I don't want to read that Shupi Poopy nonsense. All right. So, but yeah, Guilty Gear, yeah, that's rough. I don't know, but people are still playing it. You can even look on Steam to see the amount of people that are invested in playing the games that we all come to love. And yeah. Jump Force let us down because that's not what we wanted to play. We didn't want to play Dissidia. You know, we didn't want to play Dissidia in anime form, right? Final Fantasy Dissidia. Oh yeah, Guilty Gear is pretty good. Guilty Gear is an amazing game, but it sold 3 million while Dragon Ball FighterZ sold 10 million. Hey, no doubt, I am too. I love Tekken. I'm heavily invested in Tekken right now. And Street Fighter. Say, I got a Diamond freaking Terry, and I haven't played him forever. But anyways, but yeah, Guilty Gear is pretty solid. But yeah, nobody asked for that. Now, here's what we are asking for. Give us this. Give us. What's going on with my fingers? Give us Dragon Ball Fighters. But say Dragon Ball Fighters versus One Piece. Dragon Ball versus One Piece in a Dragon Ball Fighters format. That's gonna sell. And then their DLC, let the DLC be Naruto DLC. And other anime-like games, Demon Slayer and all that good stuff, that's gonna skyrocket. That's gonna be an insane game. But they don't want that type of money. They don't want that type of money. They ain't thinking about the community like that. That's not gonna happen. Dragon Ball versus Marvel will not happen. We're asking for the return of NBA Live. That too. I liked NBA Live over Shootout, but I forget this, but where there was a Japanese company that used to make a metric ton of anime versus fighters. I don't know what Japanese company did that. Dragon Ball versus the NBA is more likely. Pigman God. That's more likely to happen. All right. WCW versus Dragon Ball. That is very, very likely to happen. That's like even higher than Dragon Ball versus the NBA. That on the likelihood of that happening, I was like, yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely going to happen. I'm definitely with that. you guys are making me cranky now. So I'm gonna go and drink. I'm gonna drink my coffee because I am cranky, and I can't even open this thing up. That's how cranky I am. Oh, why would they put the seal on that type? Attitude Era versus Ooh. How about just the balls? Just the balls part versus, you know, the NFL. Just balls. Rivals of Ether. I don't have an opinion about it. I haven't really invested in Rivals of Ether at all. Yeah, just one of those things I'm just not invested in more than anything else. Not that I don't like it or whatever. So, let's see. I'm gonna pour this coffee up. Doop 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 doop. There we are. Got my coffee. Jerry Lawler's. Imagine him having commentary over any of it. That'd be freaking hilarious. I'd be for it. I'd definitely be for that. The game that I've been playing, the games that I'll be playing is, like, I played Street Fighter when Terry released. I need to get more invested in Street Fighter. I need to. But I can't let go of Tekken right now. So the games that I'll be playing, honestly, oh yeah, I'm ready for Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, and 2XKO though. Absolutely. I'm absolutely down for those two games. Man, there's a good time for fighting games. You just got to choose one to get good at, you know. It might give me a reason to put Tekken down and making Tekken my secondary game. But I got to find a good groove with Tekken before I put it down, right? Running MK1. I mean, them releasing new stuff for MK1 has been nothing but great. Like, I can't be mad at that, bro. And I respect that decision. I respect that opinion in why you chose that over anything else, man. That makes sense. McMahon, Randy Savage versus Mr. Satan. We're going to do Hell in a Cage. That's what we're going to do it. But yeah, right now, my focus has been, like, I just started my campaign for, are you ready for this? I just started my campaign for, drum roll please, Diablo 4. So I've been playing Diablo 4, just trying to get through it. Diablo 4 is a beautiful game, by the way. That's been my guilty pleasure for like the last 2 days. And I've been focusing on that. So my goal is to go through Diablo 4 and beat it in some form or fashion and really enjoy that game. I don't think it's going to be a game that I play on stream. So I'm going to have a total of 3 games. I mean Diablo i5. Yes, right, because I'm having that speech problem or whatever. But I'll be playing Diablo 4 offline, and then I have a strong focus in Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero for the next couple of weeks in Tekken. So it just kind of is what it is in these particular cases, you know. Let's see here, X.com. Oh, Diablo 4, I'm not a huge fan of the whole grind online aspect of it, but the campaign and story, yeah, and that's more what I'm looking for. That's definitely what I'm looking for. I'm more so playing it for that. A lot of people like the grind of it. I'm not a fan. I just want to push through the story. No, it's not online based solely. You're right, but I'm just. It's kind of just where I'm at in life right now. But all right, moving on. I got something for you guys that you guys might be interested in, and let's have some dialogue about it. Let's freaking go. Let's get back to this coffee hours, what we like to call the coffee hours, right? Oops, I didn't mean to move that. I didn't mean to shift that over. Next thing, I don't know if you guys noticed over the weekend, there was a lot of talks about Tekken and some of the issues with Tekken. Some of the issues were the likes of, let's start with one issue. There was two major issues here with Tekken, but I think I'm going to dive into it a little bit more with the controversies of Tekken tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll just do it here. The first controversy that I saw, because everybody else has been talking about the other one, and I'll do a deeper dive into that. But the problem with Tekken right now is people are upset about the qualifiers when it comes to Tekken. Dion Gray says, my player, Xiaoyu Qinchin, got banned from playing to qualify for the winner side of top 8 at the TGU team. Team Essence played his heart out and is an amazing player, and we will continue to support and bring an amazing talent to the world of Tekken. So they were banned because they were players that weren't in the region, right? So you got China and another region that typically get banned in the Tekken World Tour if they end up getting in there. And I just kind of find that really interesting and stuff. And here are my thoughts. And I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying. This is one of those I'm just saying situations. If you don't like what they're doing and how they're running their event, create your own. I've been saying that for a while when we talked about gatekeeping the other day and why the different communities are toxic and all that good stuff. Create your own space, and you'll be fine. To me, that makes sense. They don't got a lot of guys getting picked up and getting scouted in Europe. So what did they do in Europe? They created their own leagues throughout Europe. Has the United States been, I wouldn't say exiled, but has the United States have been like pushed to the side when it came to soccer? Yeah, they're not part of some of the premier leagues in Europe, and that's okay. And the United States created their own league in their own space for them to play in, and boom, it blows up. But I guess everybody wants to be included in something. The Tekken World Tour is a pretty prestigious thing. So I guess I can see why somebody wants to be part of that and want to be included in that particular thing. It's just an opinion. It's a controversial opinion. I know. It's okay. Be mad at me. Dear CJ, I hate you because your opinion is that. All right, cool. I'm okay with that. But that's just kind of what that's kind of what I think there. Then, in addition to that, the other issue that we're having that everybody and their mama is talking about is the $5 for the stages. And Harada, he spoke on it and saying, hey, each stage that we make costs over $180,000. Each character costs X amount of dollars. And this is the reason why this particular thing makes that much money. All right. And there's two sides of this, right? The first side of it is the more that we pump into the game, the more content they're going to give us. Literally that simple. The more we pump into the game, the more content they're going to give to us. No one batted an eye at Dead or Alive when they are charging almost, if you bought everything for Dead or Alive, it's like over $1,000 just to have everything in that game, And we're talking about Perv Boy outfit, though, you know the outfits I'm talking about. We're talking about outfits, for crying out loud, right? And that wasn't part of their season pass. I think we can agree that's kind of messed up and ate up. I'm pretty sure people complained about it, but were we really complaining about that? No, we weren't. Alongside with all this other stuff, right? The thing that we should be complaining about with this is not that we're putting money into the game. It's more so, why aren't you putting back in the community that has paid for the game? Because at this point, if you do the math, let's just say the number's 3 million, right? 3 million times, $59.99. That's a lot of money. It's paid, the game paid for itself. It's been a very successful game. So why haven't you done larger prize pools on behalf of your game when it comes to these tournaments? I think that should be the complaint more than it is you're charging me $5 for a stage that wasn't part of Season Pass. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. So this guy, his name's Del Walker. He says, "Hi, I'm a game developer. Let me give you a perspective here." And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see your perspective. And I'm perfectly fine and cool with this perspective, right? The community is it's upset about $5 DLC stage, even the character season pass holders. But consider this: Tekken 2 and 3 cost $50 to $60 to buy in 1997, and Tekken 8 costs $50 to $70 in 2024. PS5 era development costs today range from $60 to $250 million, whereas GTA on PS1 was just $5 million. With Tekken 8 selling 2 to 3 million units so far, the game probably isn't financially sustainable yet. So for a $5 DLC stage and the four $8 DLC characters are clearly necessary. Harada Tekken has previously tweeted that a stage costs around $350K to make. So making it free or part of the character season pass would likely hurt financially. Tekken 8 on paper is an astonishingly risky bet. It's almost delusional on paper and can only survive with every current Tekken player throwing $5 at it every 3 to 4 months for aggressive growth. The fan base, whilst passionate, isn't growing enough and seems uninterested in the financial realities. They review bomb these sustainability efforts, then wonder why franchises like Soul Calibur or Virtua Fighter are gone. And then the person kind of hitting back. Her name's Pink Cherry, is saying, "Hi, studying psychology, I believe the more you give into greedy and shady business practices, the more they, CEO, shareholders, or whoever, will try to milk you and test how far they can go with their decisions to gain more profit." And again, so I'm like, this is kind of tough. This is kind of tough for me. Because I kind of agree with both. If you don't like it, don't support it. But if you like it, support it. Stop complaining. I think that's where I stand. I think that's where I stand, and I'm okay standing, and I'm willing to die on that. Support it if you do. Don't support it if you don't. Go play a different game. But this is the game I love. And it's like, well, don't review bomb it. Like, to their point right there, you're going in like, I'm dissatisfied, and I'm going to give it a thumbs down. I give you an example. Here goes a great example. A buddy of mine, not going to say his name, he review bombed Tekken 8. Not because of the price, not because of anything like it's bad. He review bombed it because he can't play it on his PC. For whatever reason, the game can't play on his PC, and he's one of the few people that have a hard time playing it on PC. And he's like, until you fix it, I'm going to say this game is awful. That doesn't make sense. Because I don't even have the same GPU. I have a lesser GPU. I have some issue, but it's not like I can't play it at all. And then for that matter, Harada himself said, "Hey, if you're having a hard time with these games, hey, go play it on PlayStation 5. You won't ever have a problem playing these games. So I guess I have no real argument. Besides, hey, if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. Don't ruin the experience for everybody else. Go play something else. Unless there's truly an issue with the game outside of, hey, I don't pay it. Because here it is. If we don't play it and we don't give into them, the game's going to die. Simple as that. I don't think it's greedy. Tekken 3 was $50 in the year of our Lord 1996, 1997 timeframe. Yo, freaking outside of there's no product, like hard copy, it's all digital. Outside of that, if you think about it, it hasn't like aggressively been touched by, inflation. You would think by now all games would be $120, right? I don't know. But what do you guys think? On my rant, in my ramble. If you're talking crazy, I'm gonna block you. Just letting you know. But if you're not, and you want to have a real dialogue, I'm willing to have some dialogue with you guys and just kind of get your opinions on that. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Let's see here. What do you guys think? What are you guys saying? Hey, Rico, what's up, man? Theory Martin, what's up? How you doing, man? I'm a hella excited that you've been... Oh, yeah, we just talked about that. I'm scrolling up. I put thousands of hours in Diablo 2. I put hundreds of hours in Diablo 3. My friends were trying to get me into D2. You just played the story a few times. Okay. It's a major issue in other games, though. Koreans dominate every region in some games because they just move to make the team. Wait, hold on. Did I read that right? This is a major issue in other games, though. Koreans dominate every region in some games because they just move to make the team. How about that? Create your own tournament. Nintendo and Blizzard attorneys have entered the chat. That's true. That is true. Bandai Namco lawyer. Is that lawyer from The Simpsons? TOs are fine. Yes. Riot Games. Riot. Yeah, right. They have their ups and downs too. I bought 25 stages the other day just to encourage T8 to release more content. That's funny. If I own a level that most people don't own, then I'm going to play that level less, which makes the level worthless. Whoa, Pigman, that's the catch though, Pigman God. That's the catch. You can actually play on that level. I played on that level a couple times on online matches because online matches are random, are set to random. So if that online match is set to random, and the other person owns that stage, and it was quote unquote their turn because you don't really know whose turn it is to select random or whatever. If it's their turn to select at random and they have the stage, you'll be able to go to that stage. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, isn't it? I believe this if they post the salary and total earnings of all leadership. Well, all right. So how many, how much staff was a part of Tekken 8? Let's see. Was how much staff? Payroll. Let's put payroll. Let's see if they have anything in reference to developers here. Bandai Namco Studio, directors, producers. Here's Harada right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It looks like that was an 18-man staff, maybe. And I'm not too sure if there's more than that. There's the characters. Development. Talked about Evo 22. There might be more. I'm not seeing it anywhere here. The actual numbers here, but the reception was decent here. All right, talking about receptions. But yeah, I mean, a team of 18, and then making sure that the Bandai Namco staff has to get paid too. I don't know. I think we have to look at, as much as this sucks, and I don't want to admit this, man. We might have to look at this like the music industry, right? And the music industry is like bad. So the music industry goes, for every copy sold, you get 50 cents out of a $10 CD, right? And so 50 times, like, TLC, they said they sold 10 million copies of their album, and they got like 8 cents a copy. So they ended up getting like $3 million collectively, but then they had to pay back all these different things. They had to pay their rent. They had to do this. They had to do this. And then by the time everything was said and done, they had only $300,000 to split between the three of them. And then they only got 8 cents per CD sold, and the rest of it they had to make on tour. So we should be more upset at like the company Bandai, not the actual like Harada and the producers and the developers of, like, they're saying developers are greedy. No, maybe it's just focused on Bandai Namco. It's a business before anything else, and yeah, if you don't like it, don't play it. There are hella, yeah, facts. Why did they review bomb Tekken 8? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. If you don't like something, you should review it poorly. Reviewing it poorly because it's not available on PC doesn't make sense. But if it's made on PC and you, no. So our Requa, me and you, we play Call of Duty. We're playing Call of Duty. I have a 2080, and you have a 3080 or 4080. I'm able to play it for some reason, and you're not able to play it for some reason. So instead of going, hey, I need to figure out what's going on my computer, I'm gonna go review bomb it because I can't play. That doesn't mean that the game can't be played and is not made for PC. It's just you haven't figured out the settings to make sure it's playable for you. When Street Fighter V existed, I was like, F that. End of story. That's the same thing I did. I didn't like Street Fighter V, so I didn't play it. It got to the end, and it was really fun at the end. I was like, oh man, I should have just stuck with it. That's kind of my issue with Tekken. When Street Fighter V existed, I was like, yeah. I can't play it because it's bugged. That deserves poor review. If multiple people say the same thing, then it's good feedback. If not, it's a one-off, which it was, because again, your homies are able to play. Bandai Namco CEO base salary $900,000. Jesus Christ. I need to be the Bandai Namco CEO. But then again, he's managing multiple IPs, right? I feel like gamers complain a lot about price while still buying. Yes, absolutely. People like Harada are the face, so that's who people go after. Fair enough. This stage thing makes the logistics terrible for tournament orgs. I don't know. I think it depends on the tournament, because I'm willing to say that Evo has figured some things out, seeing that it's ran by Sony. Like the owner of Evo right now is a mega corporation. And then reaching out to some of the other organizations out there that help put on these shows is important when it comes to this stuff. Like Ono during Street Fighter, people hated Ono so much. and they thought with him being gone, Street Fighter would go back to Street Fighter 4 days. Some people do complain about because their 1060 can't play a new game at decent settings with decent FPS and still blame the game devs for it. Yes, and right now in the year of our Lord 2024, the minimum, and I'll be one of those guys, I'm still stuck on the minimum. The minimum is 2060. I'm at a 2080, right? Something I want to buy, by the way. Don't tell my wife. I want to get it. I want to get at least a 3080 or a 4090. If I buy an oil filter for a Ford and try to install on a Chevy, I shouldn't review bomb the filter. Hot dog, Pigman God. There you go. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's not fair. But I still think you can review it and state that it doesn't play on my Steam and this is what I'm running. Someone should be monitoring and reply. Yes, I don't disagree with that, Requa. But the Army taught us if we complain and talk about it, if there's a problem, we need to go in and fix it, right? On the civilian side, if there's a problem, you kind of sit on it. Like it's the same rules apply, but they kind of sit on it for a while and see if you're the only person, and are they willing to waste resources to reply to people on Steam? Also, 4 versus 6, definitely flirting versus harassment type thing. Competitive, yeah. No DLC stages or characters problem solved. I don't disagree with that, Pigman God. That's just me. I think that if it's a season, you need to get everything in the season. We'll have, but what about regional? Locals, every console, you want a tournament complaint set up for now, you have to pay extra $6. That adds up. I'm on a 1060 and Tekken 8 runs fine. Yeah, it does. I have a Founders Edition 2070 Super. My card is apparently worth like $1K. Wow. So Street Fighter 6 isn't bad at all. If it wasn't for Tekken, I'd probably still be on Street Fighter 6 right now. I just prefer Tekken a little bit better in the state that we're in. And we're just gonna have to see what Mark of the Wolf or City of the Wolves and all that good stuff will make me put Tekken down. I won't. You're right, because I don't play Street Fighter 6. I don't play Street, unless you're talking about Big Bad Wolf. I don't play Street Fighter 6. I'm decent at it, but I'm like, hey, here's average.
Wolf is a well-known fictional wolf from the fairy
Alexis, cancel. I'm average is right here. I'm like right there when it comes to those games. But yeah, I think that's kind of where I stand on that, you know. But so going to the part where it's like things add up, when it comes to your locals and things like that, the organizations that are running it should have the money for that, or for that matter, it's a community effort, right? Going back to if that's what you want, let's rewind a second. Let's rewind a second. And Big Bad Wolf can attest to this. What happened out here in my side of the universe? Ultimately, I was annoyed and upset that folks didn't want to rock with me. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to create my own space and see who wants to be in my space. And people ended up being in my space, you know. And, you know, they got upset that I wanted to do my own thing. And, you know, I'm like, and making a long story short, and I'm leaving out a lot of detail, but I'm just like, I'm just going to do my own thing, you know, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In the space that I'm doing it in, I have 3 PlayStations, and for people that want to play the game, I have the availability, I have the ability to let them, you know, play. However, Big Bad Wolf worked with me on this project, so he has some of the DLC and all the other good stuff with Street Fighter, so I'm relying on the community to kind of help out. And for the locals, so not one person is just spending, you know, hundreds of dollars on a game so everybody can play. the game. It's a group effort, when it comes to locals. But even then, the place that we're playing, Fusion 314, they have a lot of DLC. The only problem I have with their stuff is like in Tekken, their GPU, I don't know what it is, but it makes you drop a lot of combos and it doesn't read the way it's supposed to. I might have to get in there and look at some of their settings so it will stop dropping some of the combos when you're playing. But outside of that, that's not really a concern. So that's kind of where I'm like, I don't think for tournaments and tournament organizers or community organizers, I don't think that's really a point of contention. Is that the word I want to use? I can't agree. Omega was, in my opinion, not to be taken seriously. So to design a whole new game off of it is pretty wild. The game do good, make more game. Let's see here. I think the problem that we have with games like Street Fighter is the way that they evolve now compared to the way that they evolved then. As I was explaining to someone the other day, specifically with Street Fighter, they're like, you guys are delusional because you guys spent, $50, $60 on a new version of Street Fighter 2 every single time it dropped. So technically that was DLC also. And the answer is no, it's not DLC. And this is where like they're kind of filling the gap here, right? This is sign language for filling the gap. We fill in the gap by understanding what was happening during Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 didn't do like Street Fighter 3, nor did it do like the Alpha series. Who the hell said that? Well, that doesn't make no difference who said it. Someone said it. No, we didn't. Again, we didn't. I didn't buy every single version. I didn't buy Street Fighter. I was an Alpha. I was a Mortal Kombat fan as a kid. But the point being made here is why did they release so many, right? If you take the original Street Fighter 2 and then take Street Fighter, the new challengers, they were two totally different games. They had the same characters or whatever, and they added a couple of characters, and you say that's DLC, but when you play one and then you play the other, you'll quickly realize these are two different games. You play Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Hyper Fighting, or whatever, and it has the supers in it, you're like, oh, these are two different games, right? The problem with that one is they didn't necessarily rename it and have a naming convention that made it make sense. Because in that same way, no one batted an eye at the Alpha series, right? Street Fighter Alpha, you could have said this is Street Fighter Alpha, this is Street Fighter Alpha Plus, this is Super Street Fighter Alpha Plus Tournament Fighters, and called it a day, and people would have been like, yo, it's all the same game. No, they just actually had a naming convention that said 1, 2, and 3. Very similar to if you play Street Fighter 3, if you play Street Fighter 3 New Generation and you skip the one in the middle and play Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, two different games, two totally different games. It's just that's kind of how they did it. So now Street Fighter, they said, all right. How do we get people to evolve with the game that we made? And I think it's a genius idea They go, boom, we're just going to open up seasons, and we'll still have a very similar naming convention, but we'll update it with seasons, and we'll keep on moving forward with it. So that's why if you play Street Fighter 4, right, and then you play Street Fighter Ultra Street Fighter 4, that's kind of the end state with the Omega, they're almost literally two different games. You know, they play very different. Can you still play either one? Yeah, absolutely. But they still play very different. Same thing with vanilla Street Fighter 5 compared to the end state of Street Fighter 5. Almost two different games. So it's just other games don't do that. And I think that's where we get upset. Where Tekken, yes, vanilla Tekken, it doesn't play like the end state, but it still has all the elements and it's still the same game with updates. Very similar to other stuff. So, for ideas they would further develop on Street Fighter V. As the Resident 3S player, I can confirm. A playground for ideas. Okay, I thought about it like that. Yeah, like if you look at the Omega version of characters that come back in 5, a lot of them heavily tweak elements from their Omega toolkit. That's fair. I think the beef that more people have with Street Fighter is that outside of the directional input that it has, there's not a lot of legacy with it to move forward, like with the timing. Again, that's what makes the game so different, you know. But you know, no. Can't wait. Looking forward to jumping back into that. Ooh, yes. I mean, yeah. It's very hard to describe what Street Fighter is. And how it works. Like, if you were good at Street Fighter 4, you're naturally going to be good at Street Fighter 5 and 6 and so on and so forth. But I think on my point, if you were solid at Tekken 6, you came into Tekken 6 and you skipped Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and you went to Tekken 7, you wouldn't have any issues playing those games, right? Whereas when you take a Justin Wong that was really good at Third Strike and Street Fighter 4, he had a very, very hard time with 5, and that's why he wasn't as competitive. And he's like, no, it's not worth learning and doing all that. And the legacy knowledge was like out the window. And the same thing with Street Fighter 6. Is he good? But he's just like, nah, it's not the game that I'm used to, you know? Yeah, that's literally what I'm saying. Every Street Fighter changes drastically to where there's not a lot of legacy skill. But legacy is like heavy in Tekken. And I'm only saying it because I'm a Tekken guy, right? It's heavy in Tekken. And anybody else that's there, it's like moving from, like, kind of going back to the thing where we're saying if you skip a game, you'll be fine, right? Like if the last Tekken you played was Tekken 3, there's a lot of moves and things that still apply all the way up until now, right? So having all that legacy skill, if you are good at Tekken 3 and you still have a little bit of that understanding of it, you're not going to have a hard time with Tekken 7 through 8, right? Or Tekken Tag. Shoot, Tekken 6, Tekken 4, and Tekken 5, they were interesting. They figured out Tekken, and they were experimenting between Tekken 4 and 5. A lot of people still, swear on Tekken 5, but really it's Tekken 6 all the way up until now. They all pretty much somewhat play very similarly to where you don't have to worry about stuff. What exactly changes from game to game for fighting games? it's what makes people engage in the game. Like so, for it's the new mechanics, right? So you're a sports fanatic, right? It's very similar to football. One year in Madden, we had the quarterback vision, and then the following Madden, we didn't have quarterback vision anymore. Another Madden introduced the hit stick, and hit stick moved on to be a staple thing within Madden, and then they took it out one year and like, oh, that was a bad idea, and they re-implemented it another time. It was a hit stick, but it wasn't the same thing, right? Or being able to create certain plays, or changing the way the game ultimately works, right? So ultimately, it helps the game move forward and evolve, right? It's very what we described in basketball. Basketball in 1920 something isn't the same basketball that's played today. There's a 3-point line. You're not allowed to stay in the paint for a long time. So what they try to do is just tweak the things that made the game great and try to implement new ideas for each one. So in Street Fighter V, not all characters can parry. But in Street Fighter 6, all characters can parry. They pulled that from Street Fighter Third Strike. That's the first time they introduced something like that, right? They had red parry. I haven't seen that in a while. And they have perfect parry and all these different things that they're pulling from other games and then taking away, and then boom, you got Street Fighter 6 in addition to new mechanics. So it's more so the mechanics more than anything. More than anything else. Not necessarily not exactly this, like you could sit down and study the update notes and patches, but like, it's look at it like this. Look at it this, Hecro. It's like a movie. It's like a movie, right? It depends on who you're. Hey, what up, Yagomi? How's it going, man? Like, I'll give you one. Rage Arts. It's a staple now in Tekken. I hate them. Personally, I hate them. But I hate Rage Arts. But that's part of the game, right? Originally from Tekken Tag 2 on back, it's never existed. But it added to the game for a little bit of excitement and letting you not be complacent while playing the game that's there, right? They have a drive rush mechanic now that's Heat Rush, excuse me, it's called Heat Rush mechanic now. That's very similar to Street Fighter's Drive Rush mechanic, where you hit a person, you rush down, and it enhances your skill set, and there's a couple moves that you're able to do that you're not normally able to do if you don't implement that. It's like a power-up, right? And you only can do it once per round. Stuff like that has been memorable for me right now. But there's not too, kind of going back to Legacy, there's not a lot of stuff. They just like, we're taking it away. Like this go around with Tekken, Rage Art. Yeah, it's called a Rage Art. But right now, trying to think. I think that right now they took away some moves from some of the characters and adjusted and modified the moves to make sure you play the game the way that the developers want you to play it, and not find a loophole by like taking King, he's a grappler, but making him move like a Mishima, right? By having him wave dash. That made his wave dash a whole lot harder to execute now. And before, you were able to use anybody that had any type of like movement forward, you were able to use it almost like a wave dash, right? And I know you're not a fighting game dude, so you might not understand what I'm saying, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is in a nutshell there. So that's one. And then in Street Fighter, right now, it's all my opinion. I don't think the way they released the game, I don't think they should have released both the Drive Rush and Drive Impact at the same time. I think they should have released them separately and saved the Drive Impact for a while, you know, because I think the Drive Rush that makes you move forward aggressively towards your opponent. I think that it was a great concept, I think that part's a great concept until everybody really figured that out. To add more excitement to the game, then I would have added the Drive Impact, but I don't know. Even though I love Virtual Fighter, I think Tekken and DOA and Soul Calibur adding Definitive Archetype makes the game much more interesting. Oh, I don't disagree. I don't think that's a hot take. I've said that. I just because you're so used to playing the game a certain way, and knowing the game is supposed to has some legacy stuff to it, I couldn't play King the same way I was playing King before. Making him a pure grappler and a whole lot of 50-50 mix-ups with the grabbing and playing the grab game with your opponent the whole time, just like, God darn it. But no, I think they should have stuck with that. I actually think, okay, cool. You thought either way, it could go either way for me. I just like the idea of the heat better than the Drive Impact, but that's just me. To everyone else, and that's fair. And then playing the guess the button, guess what I'm pressing. I think that's a great way to put the game together. So again, that's just me on that. So yeah, I don't know what a wave dash is. I think Johnny Cage shadow kick when you no, it's not that necessarily, but it's just a mechanic. Hey, what's up, P3? How's it going, man? How you doing? How's life treating you, man? Hope all is well. But yeah, I think that's where we're at. And I'm gonna use the bathroom. All you guys out there, make sure your prostate's good. By using the bathroom, do not hold your pee. That's not a good look. Do not hold your pee. It is not a good idea. It's not good for your prostate. So make sure you go pee now, guys. All right, be right back. We're gonna get in some Tekken.
Kalara, India. I was sent here by Bison to do some research on this little temple that was out here. I had a backpack with a cell phone in it, a satellite phone in case I got lost. I had some other stuff, research stuff. And I had a tour guide with me, to show me around.
He was weird.
And this is what happened.
Okay. First time in India, I ain't never been here. So many trees, there were so many men there. Never had I seen such magical scenery. The weather here was tropical. A Weema when we was walking through the jungle, a mighty, mighty jungle. I had a question, but I wasn't trying to sound dumb though. I wanted to know about what I heard about this dude. I wanted to know if what I heard was true. Okay. Supposedly there was this guy who was old, but was very, very strong. The master of yoga. He was well known, admired with clout. His limbs could stretch long. He spat fire out his mouth. Wait, fire out his mouth? Yeah, I didn't believe that. So if ever I saw him, then I wanted to see that, believe that. I turned around to ask the tour guide, but when I turned around, he was nowhere in sight. I was like, yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, fam. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. I'm like, yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, bruh. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Now I'm alone and I'm mad. I need to use the phone. Hold on. Where's my bag? I can't believe that I just got robbed. Ball raw getting robbed, dog. That's just odd. That eyeball must face my wrath. As I clenched my fist up ahead, I saw the end of the path. So I didn't think he could have went too far. So to find him really shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna find him. As I made it through the trees, that's what I was thinking. Suddenly I felt a breeze, and it's hard to explain, man, it ain't that simple. See the wind pointed my attention to a temple. When I looked out to all the villagers, my attention was brought to where a
thanks for
pillar
that. I
was.
appreciate that.
And he was standing right there with my bag in his hand.
Yo,
But then he
Munio?
disappeared.
Is
I
that
was
how you
like,
say
yo,
that?
what the hell?
Munio.
Where he go?
Appreciate
I don't know. Did you see
you very
him?
much.
Nah, bro. Heck no. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, son. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yeah. So when I saw that, I took off running as fast as I could, man, through the village. I ran through the village people. Pause. But the way I was moving and ducking and dodging, you would have thought my name was Ocho Cinco.
what's
Yeah,
up?
man.
Yeah,
I was moving, man.
so
So I got to the front of the temple. It looked very plain on the outside, but real plain, real basic. When I opened that door, man,
What happened when you opened
like,
The
wow.
game we're doing, we're not in the chess
It had to
chat,
be
we're
one of the
technique
most
now.
beautiful
Let's update
places
this
I've
out.
ever seen.
Real
It had
deal.
gold, it had pictures, the floor was all turquoise and stuff. I was like, man, it's like
Oh,
crib or
that's the
something.
chefs. What's
You know what
up,
I'm
bro?
saying? Anyways, I saw a red
How's it
door
going,
at the
man?
end of the hallway. You know, usually when you see red doors, like anywhere, you think it's important or someone important like
Cooper.
behind that
Let's get
door.
back to it.
So
Yeah.
I thought maybe the thief was like working for someone trying to get in Bison's business.
All right, we're back. I'm the most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of Waves and Waves of People in Determination. CJ is who I am. MD Soul is what I am, so you can just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. I had to do something real quick. Like, no, not that screen. You don't want that no more. We're done talking about some of the stuff that's there. We got Hayachi-san. We got Hayachi-san over here doing this thing and making things happen, being a real jerkhole in this game. But yo, close enough. People just call me Onion at this point. How do you say that phonetically then? How do you say that phonetically? Because I don't know, and I'm sorry that I don't know. Hey, I'll pop up next Friday. My brain be firing during the NFL. No, I get it, man. I totally understand, and I get that, man. Let me get some practice in. I need to practice just a little bit because reasons. While I can talk to you guys while I'm going to Tekken Lounge, there's some cool stuff in the Tekken Lounge. I need to practice. Who's your team? Who you going for, man? I have a fantasy league that I'm in. I've been working on a few things for you. I've been working on a few things here. Hello, everyone. No, I don't want that. Oh. I just want a cheap fight stick. My PS4 controller can't do a quarter circle in Tekken. I don't know the quality. If it works, no input lag, and I can't do combos with it. Sure, that's a good starter than buying 6K for a damn if. This controller is 1K, which is cheaper. I just want to know if it has input lag or how. Get what you buy. What? There you go. It's supposed to be my freaking time, and I keep up, but I can't be partial to any of these clowns. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. If I had to pick one or two, it'd be the Texans, Ravens, even if I, oh, really? So let me see what I got on my fantasy stuff. It's going by decently. I'll say that. It's going by decently. And right now, I'm one league that I'm in. I am in 4th place, and I am so close. Ah, man, I lost to a guy. Man, I don't even know how he won. He doesn't even have his whole roster stacked up in there. 86 to 96. No, 86. Yeah, 86 to 89. I lost by 3 points, and I'm upset with that one. And the other league, I think I'm in 6th place. Yeah, I'm in 6th place on that one, and I think I won that one, 121 to 72. But my team's Denver. I'm in like 4 leagues. Hope you didn't pick me. No, I typically don't pick like those guys. Yo, honestly, I'm really surprised right now. I'm super duper surprised at who's doing what. And one of the characters, I just want to practice by myself, guys. Where's this little station? I want to practice on this station. Practice. The leader will, no, I want to practice by myself in the lounge. Can I practice by myself in the lounge? There you go. I pick, well, I'll tell you who I got. On this league over here, the quarterback that I chose was Aaron Rodgers and Russ. Aaron Rodgers and Russ. And I need to take him off because he hasn't been playing. You know, I think he has a groin injury, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of people injured. A lot of top guys injured this year. And then over on the other league, I have Daniels, the Jaden Daniels from Washington Redskins. He's been doing decently this year. He's been doing okay, overall, okay. And then I have Joe Burrow from the Bengals as well on that team. It was his cap, yeah. So I'm like, I don't like picking, you know, these top guys. You know, to me, that doesn't make sense, right? Because you have this high expectation of them, and then they don't do. Yeah, he's been balling. Facts. They don't do necessarily what they said they're gonna do, right? And I think that's the thing that's bothering me because, like, I'm really hoping that these underdogs really show out. But, you know, they're not really underdogs per se, but you get what I'm saying. You know, I like this stage. They're just guys that are just, oh, I'm not worried about that, and then boom, they show up. Like, yo, I every year, his name is Koo. The kicker for the Falcons. He's never failed me as a kicker, man. I pick him every year, and he pulls me out of the freaking trenches, bro. As a kicker, yo, this guy scored 15 in the fantasy league, bro. As a kicker, scoring 15, and sometimes he gets like 22. I'm like, yeah, he shows up and shows out. Yeah. So, yeah, today I'm gonna do some punishment training because I've been having the hardest time going up against Jin. Oh, I did not know. Some of these I just didn't know. I didn't know that. I did not know that was one. All right. So his mids, I need to do. Oh man. Oh, there we go. Hot dog. But yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, see, you know who I'm talking about. See, we can agree on something. We can agree on something, man. We definitely can agree on some stuff. We not be able to agree on fighting games. We can agree on football, if anything. Man, some of these I didn't know. These mids. How come I can't get that out? There you go. There you go. Hey, yo, thank you. We're in the same book but different pages. Oh, we're gonna punch the mess out of this one. There you go. Different. That's funny. I like this one though. So I can't wait for basketball season. I'm a little anxious with, you know, Bronny getting in there doing his thing. Bronny, he's been doing okay. I've been hoping for the best with Bronny, man. Bronny is overhyped, but he can be successful in the NBA. You got a Tipperino for mentioning cool. I'm gonna get my 10% commission later. Every dad's dream. Like, can you be mad at LeBron for that? Like, who? Like, I think that's my beef with everybody right now. And they're like, you know, what is it? Nepotism. I'm like, what dad wouldn't want that for their child? Like, what dad wouldn't want that for their child, man? I would love to do that for my own kids. I'm gonna do that one instead. No. Like I don't mind the part where people are like, yo, you know, he's trash. I don't. That's the part I don't mind, right? I don't mind that at all. Say he's trash. But to say that he doesn't deserve to be there in nepotism, like if I had an opportunity to make sure my son was good, I would do it. I would do it. Oh, I did it too soon. Facts. That's factual. Ooh, that's a good move. There you go. I'm missing that one. Yeah, they do it. There's a lot of people that do it. There's a lot of families that do that for their children. Why are we upset? Yo, Lenore, Idris, yo, what's up? How's it going? I'm sorry, I didn't see everybody on that side. My apologies. My apologies, my friends. Lenore, how's it going, man? I'm up here just talking and running my mouth to these things. I mean, I gotta figure out how to merge the vertical streaming into my what you call it. I'll figure it out though, because I'm missing people. There it is. I like that move right there. There we are. There we go. We can do that one too. There you are. Hot dog. I'm not. Oh, you gotta. You can't do that? Can't do that? You can do that though. This back one too is freaking crazy. The back one too is like the answer for everything. For Jin. Back 1-2, noted. We need to do that more. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, why is this dropping like that? Huh. Okay, I'm with that. Oh, he blocked that? Oh, you can block that quickly. All right, I didn't know that. So not everything could be demo manned, right? So while rising, 1+3. All right. I keep on forgetting that twirl that comes around. You gotta wait a second to get it out. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, while rising, 3-2, like that. You got to see the spark. It's like the side uppercut thing there. When he comes like that, all right. See what? The back 2. Nice. All right, that sounds good. I like that. All right. There we go, hot dog. We're getting somewhere. We're getting used to this. All right, so what does that look like on hard? On hard, what does that look like? Okay. There we go, we got it. Everything is back 1-2. Back 1-2 is it for everything. Oh, we can do this again? All right. That works. So which? So. Oh, he got me good on that one. Those are things that we gotta know. Scissor kick, but people aren't doing the scissor kick like that because it's highly punishable. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The scissor kick is like super punishable, right? Super duper punishable. Okay, that makes sense. So I need to do more of the, or we can do the back 1. So that doesn't get it all the time. But that back 1-2 is almost guaranteed on a lot of the stuff. All right, that makes sense. All right, so. All right, so let me see then. Let's go over here and go CPU and let's see what we can do. All right. I like that. Okay, you gotta let it finish out. That works. So you gotta let it. So they're not giving you all of it, but they're giving you a general understanding. All right. All right. I can get with that. That makes sense to me. All right. That back 1-2 is gonna be nasty. It's gonna make a person questioning everything. That's kind of what we want. I didn't realize that it was that strong. Back 1-2 is it. But I can't get too aggressive. But that back 1-2 is it. Cool. Ooh, I should have. Okay. I wonder if the back 4 will do it. Back 4 does it too. Okay. It is launch, punish, blow, and block, but if you use it as a punish, like I don't think that's a move that you should use naturally. But if you use it as a punish, I think you're good. You know, and just being. How you doing, man? I hope all is well. So like he can't punish. Like if I just flat out do it. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me get on the attacking side. I'm gonna start attacking him. Let's see. See, it's a punish, right? You punish that one. But if I do it as a punish, it's a little bit different. So I gotta be a little smart. So I shouldn't start up with that. If I'm on the defensive side, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. But how's life been treating you, man? Hope all is well. And then the other thing that I'm struggling with is, let's see, it's that little angel thing. Let me see if I can find the punishment training for that. Where's that little? Can we see what that play demo of that? Right, it's something that's a low. No, I don't want that. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. What is this one? Don't want that one. I don't need that one. I don't think it's this. No, that's not what I need to practice on. There's this one where he's like, yeah, it's only minus 14, yeah. Where's that one? He brings out his little angel wings or whatever. Wait, is this the one? No, that's not the one. But I need to work on that one though. Front jump kick, no. Is this it? No, I don't. It's not. I don't need that one. Because, like, you can see that. Windhook fix, no. Is this? No, that's not it. While rising, no. Is this it? I don't. I need to work on that one too, for sure. During rage, polar demon. No. Where is it? There is one specific one. Is it this? That I definitely struggle with. And it's like his wings come out or whatever for it. I'm like, dude. Mid sidekick. Huh. I might have to look into it. Bro, yes. We were just talking about that early, man. We were talking about that earlier. About that game, man. I'm annoyed that they said today's the day, but we don't get in until 6 o'clock CST. That's really annoying to me. Super annoying to me, but you know, it kind of is what it is. It is what it is here. Oh, I can follow up with that like that? You stay on the ground? Okay. That's one I gotta work on there. Yeah, all that wing stuff, they're not giving me stuff to do on that one. But no, Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, I'm super excited for, and hopefully it's the game. It's a game that we can really sink our teeth in. Analyze. My issue right now, and what I'm concerned with is it going to be competitive? That's my concern. Is that game going to be competitive? Because again, if it is, it's going to mess up because I'm going to play it, right? Yeah, absolutely. But is it competitive? If it's not competitive, and it's going to fall flat on its face, and it's going to be on some, you know, Smash Brothers type stuff. And I'm just really hoping that it doesn't turn into a Smash Brothers, you know, game, you know? I'd rather it not be that. I need a cop. I was going to wait a while, but it seems like, yeah, everybody and their mama's gonna get it, yo. Lo Blerdito, what's up, man? It's going great, Mr. Rager. It's going great. I don't want to, but that's what I'm saying. That's what daggone. That's what Budokai. That's what it was about. Was it or was it not? That's what the whole game was, man. Also, almost forgot. Yeah, my birthday is on Friday, guys. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, it's like, are we going to get a game that we're going to be heavily invested in? Or are we going to get a game that is, you know, Mario Super Smash Brothers, you know? And I don't think I need another Super Smash Brothers. I plan on doing a tournament with the community, and then after the tournament with the community, I plan on going out and getting a few drinks, because this is like the last week. Like, I'm not gonna pour out all my, well, I slick might pour out all my liquor in my liquor cabinet, but I'm not gonna drink unless it's like, no joke, a social occasion. I'm not gonna have liquor in the house anymore, because I need to get all this weight off and just spend some time with some friends and hang out, have the wife come with me, you know? Ooh. I need to pay attention for a second. There we go. Oh, that's a good grab. But yeah. But like, I think I would have preferred a Dragon Ball FighterZ 2, but it's like a versus game. I think that's what I would have preferred. Ah. So I definitely need to just keep up with this back one too. There we go. Was Xenoverse considered competitive? It's an MMO, it's an MMO, right? So I think when we talk MMOs, that's a little bit different. Because aren't all MMOs competitive technically? Ooh. I just want to be able to play the cast without being held back on combat. Yeah, I feel you on that. Oh, good launch. Good job. Oh, you saw the Dan? You see the Dan? All right. I'm gonna get quiet here for a second. I'm gonna make a lot of weird faces and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if I can get this Azucena. I think I can get him. That's why I'm doing these casuals. AJ Wash DC. 202. I got pros. I got pros. Well, hey, what real? Why I say real? Analyze. What other games are you playing? I'm getting into Diablo also. So. Woo. Oh, that was quick. I didn't expect that to. I didn't expect them to be plus in that. Oh, excuse me. There you go. There you go, hot dog. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hot dog, let's go. We're back in this. Ooh yeah, take it back to Slim Jim. Oh. That's definitely not one I wanted to do. Hot dog, let's go. I've been all across the board. I've been playing why do people like Dead by Daylight, man? I'm not a fan of that game. I gotta take a pic with the Slim Jim guy at the most recent WWE show. That's so fun. Oh, that's what's up. The LA Knight. Yeah. I like LA Knight, man. I think LA Knight's pretty cool. Probably one of my faves right now. But yeah, I've been playing Diablo 4, man. I think I like it. I just haven't been playing it on stream. Oh, good job. There you go. Oh, it wasn't LA Knight? Who was it then? I play Dead by Daylight with my wife. It's fun as hell with the right people. I'll buy that. With the right people, sure. Whew. You're doing a number on me right now. Oh, you got me. Both? Ooh. I thought he was going low. Oh, that's good. For the first match of the night, I'm okay with that. Who's the other guy? Is it like the difference? So who's the other Slim Jim guy? Man, I didn't know you played Dead by Daylight too, Big Bad Wolf. Dead by, I mean, I don't like, that's just not a fun game for me. It's just not a fun game. It's not fun. But more props to y'all, man. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Oh, is this Sakura versus Dan? That's funny. That's funny, Sakura versus Dan. Ooh. Oh! You're not playing with me. Oh, I need to just stand there. It's a terrible. Well, I shouldn't have done that 2 times in a row. I'm just doing whatever now. Yay, hot dog. Let's go. Oh, why did I do that? Yo! Yeah! Yeah! I like ducking that and then coming into that heat burst. It's a terrible game. Do you like that Dragon Ball version of it? The Dragon Ball version of it's pretty. Look how aggressive they got. Oh, they're being that much more aggressive on that. They're trying to get their leg back. Man. Oh, man, they're definitely trying to get their leg back here. Oh, that move right there, that's the worst. I thought I was hitting 1+2. Oh, and then they go into Rage Art? Yo, wow. Wow, okay. Guess I gotta deal with it, right? This is it right here. I hated Dragon Ball Breakers. I'm like, if I'm gonna play DB Dragon Ball Dead by Daylight, I'm going to play fair enough. Fair enough. I respect that. Let's get our focus back. Yo, the Corn Fly, what's up, dude? Thanks, man. You the winner, man. I pushed the wrong button. I pushed forward into him, and I didn't mean to hit forward. I was ahead of the game right there. Ah, man. I was. Did you see that? I was trying to do the up. Yeah. Tilt is real. Tilt is real. Yuke, what's up, man? Tilt is real, man. Tilt is freaking real. My God. It is what it is, yo. It is what it is. I won that first one. Yeah. So I'm like, no joke. That's what I'm gonna have to do is like not look at the chat when I'm playing. You know, I'll start looking over and I see it scrolling. I want to engage in a conversation. I'm gonna have to stop doing that. But how you doing, man? Hope all is well. And then I think disconnection rate 14. Jesus Christ. Wow.
For the next battle.
Really sweaty. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. Is it because Hayachi is in there, or is it because everybody's actually learning the game? I don't know.
Round one.
I might have a better answer for me.
Fight.
Yo, see, that's why I don't like Yotamitsu, I swear. Think it's because of Hayachi? Yeah, I'll buy that. What? Yotamitsu's the worst.
Round three. Fight.
Yeah, we're getting sweaty too. Yuke, we getting sweaty. Ooh, that's a I'm tired of your nonsense type move right there. That's it. Let's go. I like that. That was a little tough for me. I was like, I'll play your game. I don't mind spamming stuff. Like 14 hours of pure hell with Heihachi 2 days ago. I felt like I was playing everyone great at the game. I said, yeah. But the best thing out of this is that you on player match. Yes. Oh, did he not want to play me no more? That's crazy. I think my Dan is getting a little, not Dan, well, I call him Dan, he looks like Dan. I think my Paul is getting a little bit better. I'm proud of myself. Oh, analyze, yo, I'm not rocking with King anymore. I'm gonna start really aggressively working with Paul. I think Paul is a better fit for me right now. Paul is just a better fit for me. What are we doing? Yeah, I think I improved quite a bit with Paul here, man. Oh. He's a forward-moving law. I can't be mad at that. Perfect KO, wow. Oh man, oh jeez. I'll take that. I don't mind getting beat up by that one. All right, let's see here. Woo! Okay, we got all right. We can do this. We can do this, guys. We just need to focus. We need to focus a little bit. All right, that's all. That's all. We just gotta focus a little bit, and that's fine.
Get ready for the next
Wait, did I cancel that? Yeah. I like in this particular one, King is a pure grabber. It kind of is what it is, and I didn't like that. I didn't like what I was getting. I didn't like what I was getting out of that. Right? It was really annoying for me that that's what I was getting out of this situation. I rage quit. Yeah, you're right. And so I was like you said, it's about the neutral game, and he allows you to stay right there and stay neutral. I think he's one of the more honest characters. I need to kick faster, Lenore. That's true. I will continue to kick faster. I think that's fair. But yeah, him, Nina, and who else is like that? There's a couple other characters that allow you to be a little bit more neutral, I guess you can say, in the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think we got J-Boy is having a hard time on his end. Uh-oh.
I'll let you taste the power of my fists.
It's on his side, all right. Oh, wow. That's not nice. I messed that one up, but we got it still. Thanks, Candace. Get him all the way over there against the wall. Yeah, let's go. You don't think it's optimized correctly? Oh, he took his sweet baby Jesus time with that. Oh, what? Oh. This stuff comes out so slow. This stuff comes out so freaking slow. That was a good one. Jay, you're a solid guy. You can come to my birthday party.
I'll let you taste the power of my fists.
Power of my fist. No, that wasn't supposed to come out. I didn't want that to come out. I did not want that to come out. I thought I hit. There we go. 4-4-2-1. Oh yeah, totally forgot about that one. Good look now. Oh. Brian is a hard hitter. Oh, did you see that freeze? Did you see that free? Hey, I launched that too, that while rising. I think that was pretty good. There we go. You saw it, you saw it, you saw it, you saw it. We're improving here. I gotta give it up to Yuke. I've been watching Yuke play with this Reyna, and I've been catching some things that we're doing, and what you have to have natural habits on. And one of the habits that I've been doing, like I'll duck something, but I won't punish it, right? Once I duck it, and I saw him do that with Reyna a couple times. Like I need to do that more. Oh, you fell for that one. He fell for that one. I can't believe he did. Oh, good job. Oh yeah, he's definitely a monster in this game. I don't disagree with that. Yeah, he's a problem, man. There's a couple things you can't duck that you used to be able to. Oh, he said no perfects. Oh, I can't blow this. CJ, don't blow this. We didn't blow it. We didn't blow it that time. Oh, the talent.
Get ready for the next
How's he so fast in this one? Super fast. I'm gonna have to go early today because I gotta help my wife.
Ready for the next
Gotta pick
battle.
up our car and a whole bunch of other stuff. Crazy things happened this weekend. That's a good sandwich. You don't like it?
Round one.
No.
Fight.
Oh. That's how he plays. Okay. Good job. I can't be mad at that at all. Okay.
Round two. Fight.
I don't think he knows the matchup on this one. We'll see in a second. Oh! We can do this. I'm the winner, man. Oh man, I hate that I can't. I see it, but I'm pushing down, sir. See, I wish I can go back and. Matter of fact, I might be able to go back and look at that, and see how that thing works because I'm doing it as he's coming down, not doing it immediately, right? It's freaking weird to me.
Get ready for the
I let him
next
think about it.
battle. Get ready for the next battle.
That's the same guy. Same guy, different place. Maybe it was the area.
One. Fight.
Oh, good job. Oh, that sucks. Yo, that freaking elbow is nasty. Oh, he's taking me for a ride. He wants his lick back. said that last one was a fluke. That's it. That's it right there. I'll run it back. I'll run it back. Oh, he's probably not gonna run it back. I'm okay with that. We're 1-1. We're 1-1, my friend. I'll see you again.
Ready for the next battle.
I think I got 2 more in me, and then I gotta get going. Make sure my wife is good.
Round 1.
Dragon Ball Z outfit. Oh, she knew that. Kiniki. Ooh. The Xiao Yu matchup is really tough. I think Xiao Yu is tough. Yeah, I didn't do the 4-4-2 this time. I wanted to get the punch. Whoa. Ouch. Oh, they finished it. They finished that one. Ah. Facts. I think there's going to be a lot of us that's going to zombie out on this Sparkling Zero joint, man. I think a lot of us are, man. Come. Oh. I didn't know that does that. I gotta start giving me something else. Oh, really? Rage art. Bow! Let's go. Oosa!
You win. I'm in top condition.
I think that was a good one.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
I keep on hitting 4 instead of 3. 3 is the poke, not 4.
Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight.
That sucks. Ooh. Go! Sign language for let's go. It's this. That's sign language for let's go. Woo! Woo! Fight past level 19. Let's go.
Get ready for the next battle.
That was GG's for sure. All right. Hey, did you see? I was reading on Twitter today. I wake up and read Twitter, see what's hot, see what's not. They said that the cartel criminal activity goes down anytime a new release of Dragon Ball comes out. I think that's hilarious. And so their expectations when it comes to the cartel this month is going to go down significantly because of Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Hilarious. I need to look into that. I think that's funny. Your game is so good, it stops crying. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lanta. Let's go. I know that is wild, Big Bad Wolf. I think so. Being super wild. Oh, wow. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Hot dog. Hot dog. Boom, 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 boom. You know what? That deserves some fanfare. I deserve that. I deserve that. Uh-oh. Failed error? What? Oh man, my game crashed. Yeah, they gotta fix that. Tekken has to fix Tekken. And then Dragon Ball needs to hurry up. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero needs to hurry up and come on. I think, man, I'm almost gonna literally play all day on tomorrow, like for real. I'm gonna play all day freaking tomorrow, like shamelessly. And like, hey, y'all just gonna have to get over that. I'm gonna get to Dan to Bicky though. I'll get back to Dan. This is my story. This is my song. How are we gonna get back to it? Allah, Allah. Dollar, dollar. It's murder. Dollar, dollar. Holla, holla. Yeah, I intend on I intend on playing like majority of the day, man. Like, yeah, all freaking day, bro. Like for indefinitely all day. Don't tell my wife. I might get up early in the morning. Now that one of my kids, I don't have to take them to school like that. I can just, hey, just ride your bike, and me and my wife, we're gonna alternate picking up the kid, and I can start the stream early and just like work out, get straight to the stream, and call it a day. You know, I'm. I can't. All right, let's see here. All right, let's keep it going. I'm really excited about the game, though. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Oh, snaps. We got a new pros for Leroy. All right, let's go. I'm down with that. Go back to the lounge. Doo-doo. We got to go to a new server. All right, let's see who's this. Alma Zena. Who's that? Action Jack. I don't know who's who and what's what, but I'm gonna get back on the machine and get these casuals in. Actually, I'm just you know, enjoying the casual and not like grinding the heck out of the game, man. That's actually been really fun to do as of late, you know. Quick match. Yes, Central Time. For Central, I'm in Central technically, but it's 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. That part. You're Eastern. Yeah, so you're gonna probably get it at 6. Paul Phoenix. Trying to do. Casual's fun. They play. Yes, they play really. Mine said 3. You're 3 hours behind or ahead. But yeah, and I also think it depends on who you're talking to. When it comes to that and how sweaty someone gets, it's the you're both in Florida. So. But yeah, freaking match was denied. Dang. I always think that type of stuff is interesting, man. Even your guy says 3. Well, regardless, we're going to be playing it. I'm going to have to edit some video today and put some things together, make a couple posts and stuff. I just got to constantly post at this point. I think Florida is between Eastern and Central Time. It is? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I forgot about down one. Oh, okay. All right.
Round 3. Fight.
Get in there close. Oh, good job. Hot dog. You're not sure, but yeah? How's Florida anyway? You got hit by a hurricane recently, didn't you? Whew. I ducked that. Not yet. Oh, he got me. The hurricane comes Wednesday. I thought y'all got hit by it. Okay.
Fight.
Because I know some stuff happened in Alabama. Stone Cold. That was a great job. I ducked, but that's okay. Oh, I did down 4. 1 plus 2. Well, 2, 1 plus 2. But I don't predict the weather. They come naturally. No one can predict it. I can. Who says I can't predict the weather? Yama says I can't predict the weather. Well, I hope you're safe while you're out there, man. Hope you're safe. And continue to stay safe. Oh, good. That's a good read. Oh yeah, that's AJ Styles. That's AJ Styles, my friend. Oh, wow. What else you gonna do, buddy? Ah, that's rough. Good job.
Round 3.
Everyone's off? Okay. Everybody should be off. That's good that everybody's off. Oh, that's the move right there. He even has the Superman. He has the phenomenal forearm like thing. I think it's pretty cool. Yo, Yama's pretty good. Oh, good job. I can't be angry at that. imagine AJ Styles on Tekken do a phenomenal collab. Yeah, it'd be nice. I'd be good with that. It'd be nice if they did get wrestlers in as guest characters in games. I think that'd be really cool.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. They shouldn't be $1 DSC for wrestling and Tekken. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, that was a good punch. That was a really good hit. Or should be free? That's rough, man. I agree with some of it, but I don't know if I agree with all of it. You know? I want to agree with you so bad, but that's just, you know, people got to get paid, they got to make their money, man. Because that's how they choose to make their money. I can't be that mad at it. Oh, Tiger uppercut. Oh, he didn't finish that off. Oh, he got me again with the freaking low parry. Yo, homie's fighting for his life. Yo, homie's fighting for his life, man. I can't be mad at that. Hey, hot dog. Oh, he tried to kick his ass and he missed. Yikes! I need this closeout for my sanity. That's one thing I haven't been doing well, just closing out the matches. I've been closing out the matches good, so I really need to focus on just like, hey, it's not over, and just stick to it, you know. I blame Kingdom Heart dead because he's distracting me. I'm gonna use you the excuse for the distraction, and then they cancel on me. I would have been happier if they canceled on me if I won, but not for the run back, you know. That's true. The only thing is it would be free only in one DLC called WWE Attitude Era Pack, free on Tekken and other wrestling pack. Costs $1. And more other depends on the character and the wrestling room. Set are free. Get ready for the next battle.
I think the game should cost more, and then all the costumes should be free. That's what I think. And then the only way you can buy them for the sake of replay value is how much they cost, because I got all this daggone fight money and I do not know what to do with any of the fight money I got.
I can just go from character to character and just buy up all the items. But like, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, that was a great sidestep. Jeez. Yo! Ouch! My feelings are hurt. Wow. All right. Mr. Battle Ruler. Ha! You rah, rah. You think that was? I don't think that was spam. They had great opportunity. I wasn't able to get out of it. You know. They're just a better player than I am. I'm okay with that. That means there's a lot of things I need to improve on as a Paul player, but that's it. There you go. They just got me really good. I can admit that. Oh, no. No! 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 I didn't push anything. Ah, that was whack. That was very whack. I didn't push anything at all. I let go. Oh, some of these replays we got to go back and look at. I'll play again. BF. Ah, man, they don't want to play again? Because I'm black.
Get ready for the next battle.
Deception and outrage, disgrace, for shame. He is not one of us. Ooh. I'm rocking with Paul. Paul's my guy. Paul is my guy. I like Paul a lot.
Get ready for the next battle.
Hey, Lenore, hey, you can't tell me that The Lion King isn't an amazing freaking cartoon. Deception, disgrace, for shame.
Round one.
Oh, this is funny. He's Panda. Oh, my input was wrong. I'm okay with bad input. I put bad input in. Deception and outrage. Oh, you don't like Lion King? I love Lion King. Nope. Oh, he got me. My fight money.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, that movie is crazy. I hate that movie. Yes, amazing. Lion King is an incredible cartoon, I think. It's like one of... I like that one. That was a great song that Elton John put together. He's an incredible writer. It's highly punishable. That's crazy. This could be Cody from Final Fight. I think you can put trains on them too. I gotta see that after this. Oh man, that sucks. Oh man. Look at this guy go, man. I can do something about that. I'm gonna focus. I got some good news about. I'm for the good news, man. I say Tarzan movie, song, and cartoon amazing. Being, man, that I didn't grow up on Tarzan. I grew up on The Little Mermaid and Lion King. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You talking about going up there? I think it's a big mistake. That's my jam. Come on, no. You're not breaking that, AJ. AJ Styles. We're going for a ride. Yay, let's go. Oh, that's a good move. Tombstone pile driver, wow. People thought the game was a real SNK game. They reported the channel. We're streaming it on. Really? That is crazy, man. That is really good. That is good news. Wait, who? Wait, so the part I'm not understanding is so they reported because they think that you are like modding the actual SNK game. Oh, good job. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that's good to know about Paul. But yeah, that's freaking crazy though. Oh, that's whack. I'm sorry, I misread that for providing download links to the game. Like you were pirating. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. So that means you can easily tell YouTube to take it off then, right? You shouldn't have been able to grab my legs. think I got one more in me. I can shut it down. But no, I think that's really good news. That's really good news. And you got a whole bunch of haters.
For the next
Haters gonna hate, lovers gonna love. I don't even want none of the above. I'm gonna hate on you. Yes, I am. Yes, I do. Hate on you. I'm gonna piss in your food. Yeah, that's a real hater. That's hateration in this dancery.
battle.
Let's get it crump up in the dancery. Oh man, there Oscar. I saw the thing at the bottom. I thought it was a Raven unit. So I was like, oh my God, not Raven. Oh look, someone's getting ready to play Sparkling Zero. They got a Dragon Ball player.
Round one.
Was that Bulma?
Fight.
No, it's what's her face. The other. Oh man, I forgot. Tefla or something like that. Man, they're smart. Kefla, there we go.
Round two. Fight.
Calf crusher. Woo! They're just keeping me out. The great news is the best compliment we could get. There we go. I told everyone if SNK ever shuts the game down, we made it. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. I hope it doesn't happen that way. I hate that he faces the wrong way sometimes. Ah! Hot dog. Pow! Pop him up. Yeah, I think that is a great compliment, man. Ooh, I ducked. Let's go. It's your lag, not my lag. Let's go. We win with the AJ Styles. Stephen J. That was a good match. I like that. I like that one.
Round one.
Maybe. I don't know what your end goals are, Lenore, but I think that it'd be even cooler if SNK were more or less like, hey, we would love for you to come, come to our facilities and come, work with us or try to implement ideas as a programmer or a developer or something, man. That would be really, really cool. Oh, I thought wrong. Golly, that sucks. I'm choking here. Oh, that's a good job. And they did not leave. We are going to use the game to apply for getting on the Art of Fighting 14. Oh, yeah, let's go. Hey, that sounds great, man. That sounds really good. You gotta pause it for a second.
Round 4.
Oh. Let's go. But yeah, that's extremely exciting news, man. Once the game's all the way complete. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, let's go. That's a good win. Proud of you. Proud of you. Proud of you. Deserves a little bit of fanfare here. No. That's not fanfare. Deserves a little bit of fanfare. That's the wrong picture. All right, we want this one. Stop. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, this is the last one, and I gotta go because the wife, she said, hey, you gotta go. No. Whose server is this? I'm seeing some people. Yes, Discord's is a strange and interesting space. Really is.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, that didn't do a launching. Okay, I'm okay with that. What? What? I don't believe that happened. Hate to go out like a chump on a losing note, but we might have to. Oh, they canceled. Okay.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
Hey, sometimes it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, snaps. Yo, this is kind of dope. Look at this matchup. Look at that coat that he has on. Why does he have a donut? I don't get the donut reference to his face. Woo! It might be a tumor on the side of his face. I don't know. Savage, not Randy. I like that name. Ooh, that cutter is nasty too. Take that, take that, take that. Woo! It's not a tumor. Oh, that was a good punch to the face. No perfects. I don't mind you winning, but you can't get no perfect. Savage, not Randy. Yeah, went right through him. That's one win. So at least we can end at least like, yo, we got that one win right there. I'm happy about that. Let's go Savage, not Randy.
I'll let you taste the power of my fists.
Oh no, my fight money. Take that, take that, take that. Take all of that. And that's where we're gonna end it for today. I'm satisfied. Big Bad Wolf. Big Bad Wolf, I am satisfied with this. And it crashed at the end. Let's go. I'm good with that. So with that, I'm gonna leave it right there. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys that came through today. Like for real. It's been a really good day, a really good stream day. And yeah. So with that, guys, again, I appreciate you. I'm the most determined soul, CJ Berry, the leader of Waves and Waves of People in Determination. Success and victory don't block with your face. I will see you next time. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, we're going to jump on that Sparkling Zero. That sounds really suspect, but it's a Dragon Ball game, all right? All right, peace out, y'all. Oop, wrong one.
Thank you so much for spending time with me and the rest of Determination. Please follow me on all my social media platforms that are listed here. If you just missed the show, I will be back on weekdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. CST. That's Central Standard Time. Also, join the Discord for announcements and additional conversations like the ones we've had today. Success and victory, and I will see you next time.